Up D? What
What
up,
up?
D?
What up?
It's funny. I tell people this all the time. Oh, this pod's been in the works. This pod's been in the works. This one's probably been in the works the longest.
Bro, literally, bro. Like, we've been planning it for months, yeah. And finally it's happening, and like, I'm so excited about it.
You said you're in the summer mood, you know?
Yeah, the summer Dora, the summer vibe, and also Superman came, I think the world's healing.
That's right. That's right. And bro, the world, I've known you for probably almost 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And the world has changed so much since we first
Oh,
met.
yeah. That's true, bro. Like, all these new technologies and politics, yeah, like, everything changed. Yeah, like, when I came here, things were very different, and now they're very different here.
Mhm. Bro, it's crazy because like when I met you, I heard a bunch of stories about you, bro. A lot of great things, and we have a mutual musician that we both like,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Shout out to Chris Flanagan.
That's right, that's right. Shout out Chris Flan. We love you, brother. We love you. And you remember the story, right? You remember the story?
Uh, the Top Golf one or which one?
Top?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro,
The
that
Top
was
Golf one, yeah.
bro, that was an elite squad. And I think you came in and I was like, "Oh, this is the one and only D, bro. One and only D." And here we are, bro. Here we are.
Here we are. We came a long way from that day,
That's right. That's right.
Man, I have a lot of things to say about that moment. Like the fake birthday thing we did at Top Golf. Hope they don't ban us. Hope they're not watching this podcast. Like, I don't want anyone from Top Golf to watch this podcast.
Yeah, bro, it was so hilarious because the people we were with were like, let's just say it's Chris's birthday, even though it wasn't.
Hmm.
And they fell for it. They wish him happy birthday. We should have got a free thing off of it. That would have been lit.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. um, but I think that was a fun experience because that was the first time I saw you, and I always had an imaginary version of you in my brain, and we only talked virtually, like we never met in person. But when I saw you, I'm like, damn, he's like way crazier than I thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this guy's fun, and this guy's a vibe.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. This because we have a law in common, bro. One of the
Hmm.
things is like,
That's true.
we love driving our cars.
Oh
We
yeah,
love
yeah, we
driving our
love
cars.
cars. Yeah, we love cars. We love racing,
That's
go
right.
tracks,
That's
go
right,
karting.
bro. And when people ask me who my favorite F1 person, I got to make sure I don't say Lewis Hamilton because that's not your guy.
No, 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 he's not my guy. Although I don't hate him, I think he's very talented. Okay, like Lewis Hamilton, he's a seven-time world champion. So he's great at it. But I think for me, Max Verstappen, I think he's the king of Formula One. I don't think we're gonna see anyone like him anytime soon.
Mhm.
You know.
What got you into that vibe? Because you're definitely one of my favorite racing fans of all time.
Okay, so I think it was 2020 or like 2021. Like, I just came here and it was my freshman year, and my roommate used to watch Formula One a lot. So that's how I got hooked into it. Cause I was like, bro, like, what is this stuff? Like, it's just cars on a track, like there's nothing going on. It's so boring. But then he told me everything about Formula One. It's like there are so many teams behind, and like how many people are working in the teams, and like it's literally one of the expensive sports in the world. Like one of the most expensive sports in the world, and like a lot of and like they do a lot of engineering. Like carbon fiber that came from Formula One.
Really?
Yep. Like your engine transmission, like a lot of things which are used in current cars, they came from Formula One because Formula One is literally pushing the limits of engineering.
Mm.
It's like they have these set of rules, and they gotta come up with the best mechanics to like get the most power, like per ml of fuel.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, probably that's the thing. And soon they're gonna change the regulation in 2026. So it's gonna be like 50%, 50% hybrid and like 50% diesel or like petroleum fuel. That's kind of fucked up. Although hybrids are insane, like hybrid cars are fast, like they are very, very fast.
You have a hybrid, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I literally have a hybrid Toyota Camry. And I like it. Like hybrid technology is good, but I think for racing, it should be like pure mechanical stuff. Like diesel engines. I think, well, not diesel engines, like petrol engines. I
Mhm.
think we should have that. But they're also working on this new hybrid module for cars. So if they are able to like do it perfectly, I think we might see that technology like in the next 5 or 10 years, and hybrid's gonna be totally different. You know, because like here's also the thing. Like when we think about cars, okay, like how do you see the future of cars? Like although in science-fi movies, like we see that the cars are floating and stuff. I mean, that's not gonna be a reality anytime soon. But I think the future will not be all electric cars. I think it's gonna be hybrid. Cause first of all, we don't have enough minerals, I think, to like make a bunch of batteries. Although they are making like good batteries right now, but I think the progress is not there yet. Like we don't have an efficient battery system right now. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think hybrid's gonna be a future for a long time, and Formula One's getting into that field. So I think that's gonna unlock a lot of new research and hybrid cars, because we need that. Because most companies are just focusing on like their petroleum cars or like electric cars. It's only Toyota who's like actually focusing on hybrids.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like Chinese brands.
Were you ever into NASCAR? I know that was like the older version of F1, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so like I like NASCAR, and the reason I like NASCAR is because of the movies Cars. You know, like Cars 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Lightning McQueen, bro. That's how I got into racing. Like actually, like that's how I started loving racing. I'm like, damn, like racing is fun. Like as a kid, I always liked racing. NASCAR is fun, but I'm not into the rabbit hole of NASCAR. You know, I like mostly staying in Formula One, cause no offense, but I think Formula One is just they are doing more stuff. You see what I mean?
It feels more modern.
Exactly. It's like more modern. They have more people over there. Like they are doing a lot of more stuff. Meanwhile, NASCAR is just limited to American audience. You see. But Formula One is like international. Like anyone can watch it. You know, and like it mainly started from Europe too. So it's been a great sport, I think. Yeah.
Which reminds me of, I think, maybe a year ago around this very time when me, you, and Chris went to, what was it? Seekonk? Remember the Seekonk Speedway?
Yeah.
That shit
Seekonk
was
Speedway.
lit. I ran
That
into
was
my
lit,
cousin
yeah.
there. That shit was lit, bro.
If we gotta go there again soon, because they're gonna have so many races like this fall.
Wasn't it like the
gotta
Halloween
watch.
one where they like threw like pumpkins
Yeah,
on
pumpkins on the track. Yeah.
lit. Yo, do you remember when our guy Chris, he's like, you know, when he gets in that betting mood, he's like, yeah, let's bet. And I was like, I think number 8 is gonna win. Oh, nah, he's not gonna win.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, let's put 20 on it. Oh, I'm gonna win this one. And then he lost that other 20 as well.
Yeah.
Like, that was what. And then you were like, nah, I'm not gonna get in this. I'm just gonna enjoy the race. I don't want to lose my money. I don't want to.
Yeah, but like I don't wanna bet. Everything was unpredictable, you know. But I think I won $10, right? And then I lost it or something. But I think you made money that day, because you made a lot of money from Chris. Like I don't remember how much money was it. Like $30, $40.
It's our good luck spot, bro. It's our good luck
Bro,
spot.
like you were good at it. Like I don't know how you were able to predict, you know? Like I don't know if you remember that red car with number 27. That was like that car was doing some crazy stuff.
Which reminds me of the good luck things, because somehow I won that. I didn't even know what was happening. I was just like, you know what, number 8. Remember when me, you, Chris, and other friends of ours went to the bowling alley? Like, I don't even remember where it was. We were at some bowling alley playing Deal or No Deal. Do you remember that? And we somehow won the jackpot. That happened yesterday, bro. I tried to do, because you're a big tech guy, I tried to use the slow motion feature that Apple has for when they move the cases in Deal or No Deal. And it was, I couldn't go through because it was like, time's up, and they picked the thing for me. I was like, you know what? Let me do case number 7. Shit won 500 tickets. I don't know how I'm doing this, bro. I don't know how.
Dude, you're lucky, bro. I think the luck's on your side, you know.
We're really good at numbers, just like you're really good with numbers. Because, bro,
Yeah, the background.
this is legendary. What made you come up with this awesome shit right here?
So first of all, shout out to my roommate Lee. Like he gave me an idea to have a whiteboard as a background.
Shout out Lee. I've always wanted to meet you. One day I'll meet you, my guy.
Fuck yeah, soon. But what I thought about, like I was thinking about the Matrix code, you know, because I really love Matrix, like all the movies they made. Like I watched it like literally maybe 5 or 7 times. All the series, like all the movies in that series. Okay, so I was like, I want to have something like a Matrix code in our background. You know, it's like we are living in a simulation. You know.
I think so. That was one of the talks that me, you, and Chris had when we were camping. Because sometimes those bonfire talks are the most lit ones, no pun intended. And we were like, I was like this. yeah, but guys, I was a little tired. I was like, yeah, guys, I don't know why, but I just feel like we're just living in a simulation, bro.
I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like there are patterns everywhere. Like the number E, you can see that everywhere, you know. And
Too many coincidences.
exactly, and like math is literally what like reality is, right? Like 1 + 1 is 2. That is what math is, and that's how we derived calculus from it. So reality is numbers in some sense, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think, cause everything has a reaction, right? Like opposite and equal reaction. And I think it can be calculated if we can make a simulated world, you know.
Yeah, because it was one of those things that I didn't know how to explain. Like, you know, when you really think something, but when it comes to explaining to someone, you're like, fuck, you have a brain fart.
Yeah.
Or like, let's say like you have an argument with someone, you get in the car after, like, fuck, I should have said this.
Yeah.
That's how it was with the simulation thing. Because Chris asked me, he was just curious. He was like, hey, bro, what do you mean by that? Can you explain more? And I was like, uh. Elon said it before, and that's all I could think of. And I was like, I didn't know how to explain it, but I thought it was, something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, there are so many things we can talk about this, you know. It's like, if we are in a simulation, okay? Like, if I make a simulation, it's like, like, just imagine that humans can make us, like a simulation of the world, okay? The exact replica world. Will I allow people in that simulation to think that their world is a simulation? Because if I made the simulation, I can like control what they think, right? But we are free to think about this.
That's true.
So, whoever the creator is, like he wants us to think about this, you know?
He doesn't want.
Like if there's a creator, like if we are in a simulation, the guy who made the simulation wants us to think about it.
He doesn't want the topic to die out. He wants it to always be relevant.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's certain friends of mine that I can pinpoint certain topics to. Like with you, it's technology, mathematics, and many more stuff. Like but we were talking literally like feet away from the room that we're at now. And it was the Monopoly room.
Oh yeah, Monopoly.
And
I love Monopoly.
We were waiting for two podcast legends that have been on before, Ennis and Chris, to come back with the Papagenos. Shout out Papagenos. Better than your dominoes, my friend.
No, they are better.
And when they came back, well, before they came back, we were talking about how I'm almost done at BSU. And I was like, I left math to the very end. And you're real when you're like, yo, T, I got you, bro. I got you with that math. You need any help with math? I got you, bro. And I'm jealous of that. You're really good at numbers. And so I was like, you're a real one for that, bro.
Well, to be honest, like I don't think I'm like good at numbers, you know, because when I go in my math class, bro, there are like some other kids who can just do all of that in their head, bro. Like I don't know, it's like all they think about is numbers. Those guys are like so smart. It's like when you meet them, you be like, what the fuck I'm doing? You know, it's like those guys are like just so smart. Like, and like a lot of them are like Asian kids. No offense to like Asian kids,
Shout out to the Asians.
Yeah, shout out to Asians. I think they are very smart. You know, because I think it's because of the culture. You know, because I think Indians, Asians, they are very ambitious. You know, so I think it's like in our culture, it's not like it's not the norm to not do anything. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you gotta do something in your life, you know? It's like you gotta have not a legacy, but like still add something to the society. You see? I think that's what makes them ambitious. But yeah, like I don't want to talk about this topic a lot, you know? Yeah.
All good. Very, very goal oriented, you know? Very goal oriented.
Yeah, exactly.
This is like, oh, that was like a rare moment on the pod. I wanted to make sure I was charging, you know, because coincidentally, in this very building, Rayon's podcast, shout out Rayon, Chevy Mansour, bro, it said it was charging, then over there it died. But Riverside is such a legendary platform that it still kept the thing. I didn't press stop recording, and still kept all of that.
Oh, it kept
after
the
it died.
files, huh?
I got on some ultimate shit because we have a lot of history in this building.
Oh yeah,
bro,
a lot.
That Monopoly area, that's why another reason why I think you're really good at logical problem solving, if that's the right word, because with it being like Monopoly.
I'll say it's just patterns. Like I can see patterns, I'd say. I'm
you're
just
good
good at
at
looking at patterns.
you're good at pattern recognition.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. And like that's
see.
what Monopoly is, you know. It's just patterns. Like if you spend too much, you are broke. If you spend too little, then others gonna buy all like everything up, you know. So you gotta have a perfect balance.
That's true. That's yeah, because people listening aren't gonna believe me. Maybe some of them might not, but we were in this building till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
playing Monopoly, bro. And we went all out. We got dominoes that day. We played music from the speaker because I guess this building that we're in is 24 hours. I never even knew that. And when we were playing, me and Ennis were on one side of the table, and I was like, I suck ass at Monopoly, so I was like, you know what, let me hand some Monopoly money under the table to Ennis. And you're so good at the game that you still like you still pretty much beat him. We love Ennis, but you pretty much beat him. I gave him thousands of dollars. You're like, oh, okay. And you were, bro, you'd be a really good salesman. Like you'd really good at business, you know?
I think so, yeah. So like I saw you doing that stuff. So I was like, okay, I need to like change the game rules now. So what I imagine in my head is like all these three people are like just one person, you see? And like it's their collective money, and like whatever they're gonna do, it's gonna be collective. So I gotta prepare according to that, you know. So that's how I played my game. But yeah, like it's just patterns, bro. Like I fucked up a lot of times in Monopoly, so like I understood that you should not play it this way and like that way, because if you do this, then it's gonna like fuck you up, or like maybe you'll be broke, or like you don't have any money. Yeah, that's how I learned. It's just practice.
Practice makes perfect, as they say,
yeah.
you know? Which is big on as we get older. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And people forget that AI pretty much has a brain of its own, and it's
Oh yeah.
practically practicing like the way that it works as we speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what randomly reminded me of it is because I went to go fix my glasses, and then I realized my guy, he's got my glasses but fucking Jetson style. Have you ever watched? You know what the Jetsons is?
No, I have no idea. Though.
Jetsons was this show before we even thought of.
I
Probably
see.
before even our parents were thought of.
Oh, okay.
And it's like futuristic, and it's based off of like, it's funny. The character was born according to the show in 2016.
Oh, okay. So they are talking about the future in that show. Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like the flying car thing that we were talking about earlier. Because it's funny, some of the things that they got right from the future are kind of the same. Like they predicted FaceTime and stuff. But
I see.
it's what's crazy about AI. It's so powerful that sometimes people in the past kind of didn't know how far it was gonna get and how far it's
Yeah.
gonna get.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you're wearing those legendary glasses, what can those glasses do? Like obviously much different than mine. Like what are the different features?
So these are Meta Ray-Bans. Like there's no screen or like LED on it, so like you cannot see numbers or like anything in your vision. All you can do is like take pictures, take videos from your POV, because that's literally your POV.
So you could take a picture of me right now.
Yeah, like literally, yep. I just did.
Yo. Wait, what if for like the thumbnail, could you like take a picture of like the screen as we're looking?
Yep.
Yo, that might be the thumbnail, bro.
That might be it, yeah.
It'd be like, we got the numbers in the back, the logo, we got the flash coming for your eyes, like, bro, it makes you wonder what's next, bro.
Oh yeah, I think you know the AR technology, like AR and VR technologies in future are gonna be insane. Cause I think what they will try to do is integrate AI with AR and VR technologies. You see what I mean? It's like integrating like maybe ChatGPT or like some other AI, like it could be anything else. Maybe a government AI. I don't know if you're from China. Integrate that into the classes so that we have access to all the information all the time.
Who needs school after that?
Yeah, literally. Like, I think in future it's gonna be about ideas, because you will have all the resources, you know. And I think our kids, when they will look back at our time, they're gonna think like they're gonna think of us as like cavemans or something. It's like going to Google to like find something. It's like you had to go like fucking 20 Google pages to like write your research paper or something. But in future, I think it's gonna be just so easy for them, you know. I think our kids, their schooling, the way like education gonna be different with AI. Yeah, so I want to talk about this education and AI because that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Students are using AI. Okay, everyone knows that. Professors are using AI too. Okay, like that's the thing now. They are using AI to grade their assignments, to or I don't know, like maybe just do any other stuff. So everyone's using AI now. So like, what's next? It's like how people gonna learn. So I think the education system, it hasn't been changed since like what, 60, 70 years, or maybe more than that, I don't know, but it hasn't been changed at all. But I think now with AI, we are forced to change it, and like we are forced to find better way to teach kids. And I think that's lit because we gotta change the system, because this system focuses more on memorization. That's what I think.
Yeah.
It's not about critical thinking. They're not teaching you that in school. They are just teaching you to follow the rules, follow the guidelines, and be good at it. Like how good you can be if I give you this set of guidelines. It's not about critical thinking or like thinking outside the box.
That's true. Yeah. 'Cause what kind of infuriates me as I get older is seeing like certain like academics cater towards, because some school districts cater towards just one specific type of person. Like I mean, I've said this, I think, on the pod, and you definitely know this. You send me like pictures and videos about the autism vibes, positive ones,
Yep.
legendary awesome memes. We wish the autism people well because I am one of you guys. So yeah, I'm one of you guys. But that being said, back in the day, people who had what I have, or maybe even more, they were treated as a negative form of difference. So they would
Yeah.
have like shock therapy and stuff. It's like, well, that's forcing it.
Yeah.
So like I think people are more open nowadays to see that there's different types of humans
Exactly.
with
Yeah.
mentality. So I think AI is showing that, and it caters to everyone involved.
Yeah. Cause right now the system is like we have a class. Okay, there's only one professor for like what, 30 kids. So it's 30 kids in America, but if we'll go to Asia, India, it's gonna be like 100 kids. Okay, like yeah. So the classes are bigger.
Because I thought this was a lot. I mean, this is
Yeah.
probably 28 seats in this
Yeah,
room.
easily. Yeah, like 28, 35. I don't know. But what the thing is, whatever we are studying, or like whatever the student is studying, it's not personalized. Okay, it's generalized. Okay, because the professor got to teach a way. The professor got to teach in a way that everyone understands, right? But everyone's learning pace is different. But I think with AI, everything's gonna be personalized. You see, like the way you learn, like that's how the AI gonna teach you stuff. It's like according to your pace, according to what you like, or like in whatever way you wanna learn. And the one thing about AI is it has infinite patience.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
So if you are stuck at something, you can ask it how many times. It doesn't matter. It's gonna give you the best answer
It'll
possible.
still be nice, no matter.
Exactly. It's gonna be nice to you. It's not gonna judge you or like anything. But you cannot do the same with professors. You see. So education system, I think in the next 5 years it's gonna change. Because they released Chat GPT like 3 years ago, if I remember correctly. No, 2.5 years ago. 3 years ago it was just Playground, and then they released that into Chat GPT.
Because it's at 5 now, right?
Yeah. So now they just released Chat GPT 5, and every year you can see the rate of progress. It's exponential. It's not linear. Like human minds, we are designed to think linearly. What do I mean by linear? It's like if this is a graph, the line is straight. That's linear. But the exponential is it's gonna start slowly at the beginning, and then it's gonna raise to a really large number as as the time passes by. That is what's happening right now. I think every year AI gets like maybe 2 times better. You know what I'm saying? And soon we're gonna have AIs which gonna train themselves to like turn into a better AI. You see, like that's what they're doing right now too. It's like the AI teaching itself how to be a better AI. So that's called iteration, and that's what humans do, right? Every day. It's like I wake up, uh, and I did not brush my teeth. Okay, and then I went on a date, but it didn't go well because my mouth was like smelling bad or something. Okay, so like now you know that you gotta brush your teeth, so you're gonna put that as a habit and like do it every day, right? Um, that's what AI is doing, because like that's what iteration is. With like every step, it's gonna get better at it, and soon it's gonna find the best way possible to do it. Because we humans, we don't care about the best way to do the stuff. We just do it. It's like whatever. Like I don't care about the best way. I just want to just be done with it. But for AI, they're trying to find the best way to do it. You see, because
Yeah.
it's just numbers. That's why.
What was the version of AI that you have? I remember we were in one of the UMB rooms, and it was really good on impressions.
Yeah, so that was ChatGPT voice mode.
Okay. So it could do any different like voice.
Yeah, so no, so the voice is gonna be the same, but you can like ask it to change accents or like languages or anything, but you can speak to it like a human, you see. But I think now it's even better with GPT-5, cause yeah, like GPT-5 is insane because they literally combined all their models. Although GPT-5 is kind of overhyped in my opinion, but it's still a good model, and I think it's the best model right now, apart from Claude for programming.
Because wasn't so Sam Altman's the one in charge of it, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And Elon wanted to be a part of it, but then that didn't happen, I think. Do you think that's a good decision or a bad decision that Elon's not a part of it?
To be honest, I think it's a good decision that Elon's not a part of it. Cause I think he's power tripping, or like I don't know what's going on with him,
Yeah.
Like I used to like him a lot. Like I was an Elon fan. Like he made rockets and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he made a lot of good things.
I love the letter X on
Oh
everything.
yeah, that too. um, but I think since he started coming into politics, or like I don't know, like what changed him. But now he's doing a lot of weird stuff. Although his Grok AI, that is really good. Like he is making good AIs, and I don't know. Like sometimes I think that maybe Elon's AI gonna be better than ChatGPT one day, because Elon can do whatever he wants. You see what I mean? Well,
Now
like
that he has more time, now that he's not in politics anymore.
exactly, yeah, yeah. So and he tweets all the time on like Twitter about his AI. So he's like really focused on this, and like he knows how important is AI, because I think AI is the new gold. Because it's just intelligence. It's just raw intelligence from codes. You see. It's something revolutionary. I think this is gonna be the biggest revolution in humanity's history, because we made artificial intelligence. Like that's just insane to think about it. Like we made that from rocks.
That's right.
Like how do you explain that to a caveman?
And it's one of those things that like cater to every different type of human, because there's
Sorry.
usually like things that really help people, like the thing of cars. Some people unfortunately aren't mentally or physically able to drive, but with AI it could help with every different type of human. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
That's what's fascinating,
Like it's gonna help every human to be more productive. Um, a lot of jobs will be gone definitely. Okay, because that's what happened before any industrial revolution, or like any kind of big advancements we did. Like a lot of jobs will be gone, but a lot of new jobs will come up, hopefully, because it's not a sure thing we can say. It's like maybe, maybe in next 10 years, like what if AI is just better than us at everything?
Have you seen the advertisement? I think it was in one of the biggest cities in the US. I'm not sure which one. It was about this girl, but it was portrayed as a human girl, but it was made by AI, and it says something about like just jump ship to AI. Like we'll
Yeah.
do the job for you guys.
Yeah.
And it's like that was very dystopian. And I was like, whoa. And it kind of also reminded me about, you did mention how people were gonna get more productive, which is true. You might know where I'm going with this. But unfortunately, some people would take advantage of it and turn into the people from Wall-E. You ever seen Wall-E?
Yeah, I've seen Wall-E. Yeah.
Those
I
guys
love Wall-E.
where they're just like in the seats and they're like 5,000 pounds, and it's like, I wouldn't want that for a human, because that's not good physically or mentally. It's like, unfortunately, there's probably someone right now who's like that from ChatGPT 5. So I can only imagine when the bots come out, because you swiped up on my story where I was at the Tesla dealership. Like, oh, where's that at?
Well, you are actually right, because a lot of people Like I've seen a lot of cases on internet, like it's getting popular these days. Those people, they have wives, kids, but they are using ChatGPT as their like
Therapist.
primary partner, you see, or like someone to talk to. Um,
Oh yeah, this
and it's kind of fucked up because now
someone
we are.
killed themselves. Someone killed
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah, that thing too. Yeah, yeah, and it's getting out of hand because the world is becoming more lonely. I think loneliness pandemic is a real thing, and the reason it's happening because we are not focusing on human connection. We are focusing on everything else. You know, like back in the days, if I'm sitting at my home, what can I do? I cannot watch TV. There's no phone. Okay, maybe I can read books. Maybe I can cook food. Maybe I can go and get a job. But these days, you have like so much things to do, you know? It's like just open YouTube or like just go to some website and you can spend hours and hours on it or like start playing a game. I don't know. There are like so many distractions now. And back in the days, human connection was needed because there was no escape from it, you know? It's like, okay, if you'll not talk to humans, then you're gonna be alone, right? But now these days, if you don't talk to humans, that's fine. You can go to internet or like maybe talk to AI, you know? So it's like the digital world is promoting isolation or like at least people who are in isolation because they have less like incentives to get out from those habits. You know, cause it's like way easier to stay in the loop now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. How were you? I coincidentally have asked like prior guests this. It just somehow popped up, which kind of reminds me. How were you when it came to COVID time? Do you know what I mean? Like, were you pro? Were you like some people I know? They're like, oh, I'm a yay on this, but then at the end, like, nah. You know what I mean? Like where? What were your thoughts on it?
Okay. So for COVID, I think COVID was a deadly virus. No shit. Like a lot of people died.
No, I
Um,
mean like with technology, because obviously people were using it more, people are more isolated. So what were your thoughts on like that whole process?
yeah. So I think because of COVID, a lot of people became more isolated. You know, because now we gotta stay home and they got a taste of this internet world. It's like if you have an option to like go out and like try hard, meet new people, you know, like some of them gonna be a bitch to you, some of them gonna be nice to you. You don't want to do all that, right? Like if you can just go on like play COD and like you have your buddies over there, you know, that's just much easier, you see. And that's what happened during COVID. But I think at the same time, a lot of people were in their house, so it allowed them to think more about their life. Because if you look at the trends, a lot of people changed their jobs during COVID. Well, there are many reasons why they changed the jobs. You know, like a lot of people changed the jobs because they lost their jobs. A lot of people changed jobs because they did not just like it anymore. You know, it's like they found a new passion during COVID, you know. Uh, and I think that was a good thing because people started doing what they actually wanted to, you know. And I think in our generation too, uh, we are more focused on what we want to do instead of what we should do.
Okay.
You know, but in general, I don't know if COVID was a good thing for humans or a bad thing, but I think it was definitely more bad than good, you know.
Because there's people
Yeah,
who
because
are
I think it affected in a bad way to a lot more people than in a good way. That's what I'll
yeah.
say. Like my grandmother, she was very sick because of COVID, you know. um so it was a real thing. Like a lot of people, like they talk about that COVID was a hoax and it wasn't real and all that. I think that's all bullshit. COVID was some real shit. I also got COVID like 2 times. And the vaccines, yeah, bro, like just take the vaccines. Believe in science, okay? Like, okay, this is what my opinion is. If you guys don't believe in science, that's kind of fucked up. Cause if you look at any other thing, what do you want to believe? Okay, you want to believe in religion? Fine, you can believe in religion, but there's no proof. You know, there's no proof about anything. Okay, it's just a book. But when you look at a science book or a math book, that's real. Cause in the math book it says 1 plus 1 is 2, and if you do it in real life, yeah, that's true. There's nothing fake about it. And same for the science, physics, and everything, you know. So just believe in science. I think vaccines, those were good. And
Which one did you take?
I think I took,
Pfizer?
no, not Pfizer. We had Indian vaccines.
Pfizer's
Cause
where Joel works. We're a small world, right, Joel?
yeah, but Indian vaccines were better than Pfizer vaccines. At least that's what I heard.
Well,
I don't know
'cause
if that's true.
I heard that there was a Johnson and Johnson one
Yeah, yeah.
that were causing like blood clots.
Mm-hmm.
And what's weird is because they also said it was just one. You had to take that one Johnson and Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
and Pfizer was two each. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With the coat brought to you by Poland Spring.
Not sponsored.
Can you imagine? That would be cool.
Sponsor us.
It's like, oh, Monster Energy. Can you imagine me on that? I'd be super energetic. That's like a big word for COVID that started it was the word convenience, because it jump started the art of DoorDash and stuff. So people kind of maybe abused convenience as well, where it's like you could do some certain stuff, but people are like, oh, if I could do the easier spot, I'll take the easier spot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Where it's like, then sometimes something that looks very hard, which is very easy, they won't do it. Some people, because the maximum easier spot is done, and sometimes the harder things are better for the mental.
Yeah.
Like for example, if someone goes on like on a nice walk, it's so good after the endorphins in the brain. It's like, oh, it feels great. But some people are like, do you really do that? You know, so it's like it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And COVID was definitely the biggest technological year of all time so far,
Oh, yeah.
because people really had to. Obviously, people aren't doing as much now, kind of like the masks and stuff. But I think 2020 was the biggest technology year of all time so far.
Literally. Yeah. I mean, the entire world was working virtually, you know? Like, that's a big thing. It's like now humanity came to at this point where we can run the economy, the world, everything while just staying at our home. Like if no one decides to go out, it's still gonna work. You know?
I'll never forget, I ended up starting a relationship during the pandemic, and I posted on my story, and my friend was like, yeah, leave it to you, Thomas, to find a girl during the pandemic when everyone can't even go outside. I remember I went to go, like, I told my mom, because yeah, I'm going to go take a walk at DW Field Park. And 20-year-old Thomas, so I feel old saying this, but I was around your age when the pandemic happened. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go to DW Field Park to go for a walk. And that was before I even did the walking stuff. She was like, you never do that. What's this all about? And I somehow got caught. I was like, well, Mom, there's a girl, there's a girl around, and COVID was making people do stuff that they don't usually do because nothing else is open.
Yeah.
So 20-year-old Thomas is going to take a walk in the nature because all my regular hangouts or places were closed for a long time. Boston Bowl, obviously, in Dorchester. So this is a couple of days before the pandemic, March 3rd,
March 3rd.
2020.
Okay.
So a couple days before the emergency happened, and bro, we were out until, this is with my high school crew, we were out until like late. And you've had late hangouts with me, how late
lots.
I can get. We were out late, and I was like, oh, it's a vibe, a lot of great events to happen in the future. Oh, sorry, school's closed for 2 weeks. Everyone thought it was just 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But no, it was 2 years.
What was your graduation year for
High school?
Yeah.
2022.
So did you get a regular like high school like was things different when it came to like your graduation, or was it normal?
During my graduation, like when I passed my 12th grade, I think things were going back to normal that time. Because we also had a farewell event and everything. And like people were, at least in India, people were allowed to do gatherings and stuff. Yeah, like if I remember correctly. But my 11th grade was entirely virtual, no schools, anything. Yep.
The whole year.
Yep, the whole year. But I think for other countries like China and like America, I think you guys took longer to fight against COVID. But in India, the government was pretty efficient to control COVID. And we also had good vaccines. So they were able to open up the economy real quick.
Yeah, that's what's interesting. It's like Bro, I remember doing, because we were talking about hybrid cars. This is
Oh, yeah.
full circle, because we were talking about hybrid cars, and I ended up doing hybrid classes at the SU, where it was like, so- some days were online, some days were in person. Like, what's the point of that, bro?
Yeah.
Like, so I live in Brockton,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure I've driven you around my area before.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
right
yeah,
next to
yeah.
Chris's area. We had a curfew, so dumb, bro. So dumb. Like, okay, no one should be driving past 10:30. Bro, you can get COVID anytime. What the fuck is that all
Yeah,
about,
I
bro?
know.
Like,
Like a lot of rules and regulations around the world, like not just America, were like bullshit, you know?
mm,
It's like you cannot go out this time, or like the curfew starts at this time, blah blah blah. But I think I understand that because a lot of governments they weren't even sure how to handle the situation, you know? It's like you cannot open any textbook and like learn how to fight a virus, you know? So like they had to learn it along the way. So yeah, like they messed up a lot of things, all the governments in the world. But I think no, actually that's it. Yeah, I don't have anything else to add on.
because this is the thing. People don't believe me when I say this, but I literally say, me and the guests could talk about whatever the fuck they want on the podcast. I don't care what the topic is. I'm down for it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that being said, I'm gonna say something that not a lot of people know about me.
Okay.
You know about this with me. You know about this, but so I'm about to do an impression of someone who
Okay.
who gets a bad rap, and I'm not a fan of everything that he does, but I'm a fan of some of the things he does. And not only that, but like everyone should want this person to succeed. And why is that? Because he is the president for the country that we all live in. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't you want the person in charge of your country to do good? Because if we do bad, I mean, if he does bad, it's not good for us.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not a fan of everything he does, but
Mm-hmm.
there's some things I'm a fan of, you know? Um, so people think this guy, they think he did a bad job when it came to dealing with COVID, but could
But
have been better. Because
yeah, of course.
because when you said the thing about all the governments fucked up, I
Yeah.
think every government fucked up because it was unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
Yeah.
not like you're looking into spoilers into what happened to your favorite TV show. No one knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So everyone had to just be ready on the fly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Literally. Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm addicted to it now. It's like, Dora, you know what? I'm gonna say another thing that people might not be a fan of, but hey, I wish everyone well. I was contemplating saying what I'm about to say on the pod,
Mm-hmm.
but it not only is it true, but it's not a bad thing to say. Dora, you're my favorite Indian of all time. He is. This guy is. I'm telling you. That's one of the things I tell you every time I see you.
I'm glad. I'm glad that I made it on your list.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro, it's like, and it was legendary because like you've met a lot of legends that I know.
Oh yeah.
And you met my parents randomly at Costco. I was doing something, and then
Yeah, that was a random meetup, unexpected.
Chris told me, he's like, yeah, you know, we were at Costco, and you know,
And you look like your dad a lot.
thank you.
It's like
Thank
yeah, like you guys look similar.
this, this, bro, and you're a big Costco guy here,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You really like Costco.
Mm-hmm. I like Costco. Yeah.
My fun fact, because it's all full circle. Because first you're gonna wonder where the fuck is Tom's going with this. We talked about hybrid cars. We talked about
Yeah.
hybrid classes. Now I'm gonna rhyme. Now I'm gonna be talking about glasses instead of hybrid class.
Oh.
So at Costco, I don't know if
Yeah.
you knew this. That's where I be getting these bad boys, bro.
Oh, damn, those fire. That's
Thank you,
fire.
thank you. Yeah, bro, Costco fire, bro. You ever see? Because I'm having a brain fart.
Mhm.
I'm one of the only people I know that fucks with TikTok. Are you one of them that does, or am I getting it wrong? You're not a TikTok.
No, I'm not a TikTok guy, but I do watch Instagram Reels. I know that's worse than TikTok. But I think I like it intense.
There's a, I don't know, but I asked that because I don't know if on IG Reels this pops up. You ever heard about the Costco guys?
Mm,
Like it's the father and the son, and they go up to the Costco food and they're like, double chunk chocolate cookie, and they bite into it, and it's from Costco, and then they have, oh my gosh, look it's the Costco chicken bake. Oh, it's like,
I think I've seen something similar, but I don't know if those guys were Costco guys. But like I've seen those reels at Costco, and like those guys are like doing a bunch of crazy stuff. But they are arresting a lot of prankers these days, pranksters.
bro.
Like a lot of them are getting arrested, and I think that's a good thing.
Do you see the thing about the guy that got 9 years?
Oh yeah. I think
Preston
I did. Yeah,
James?
yeah.
Like he'll go into like a random ass store, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And then
Okay, that was some funny thing, like that was some funny shit. Not gonna lie.
"Oh my god, what the fuck?" And then he'll hide into he'll hide into a trash barrel, and then he'll have a bunch of other guys do it as well. Because if they try to
Yeah.
catch one, they'll do it on the other side.
Yeah, like they came up with a team, like they planned it, everything was coordinated. Like those guys were really into like into their craft. Yeah, AI cannot make that content.
Bro, how did I not mention this before? But so on the platform I use, Riverside. Hey, Riverside, if you would like to have be a sponsor for this, I would love that. The Riverside platform I use, they have an AI voice platform where I could literally type in a prompt and it will do my voice.
Oh damn, that's cool.
Because it's so used to my voice the past 16 episodes before this one.
So it has a lot of data on your voice. Yeah,
I could put in, Dora, you're so fucking awesome. You're the fucking best ever. Keep fucking rocking. And it'll be like, what's funny? I always had the biggest brain fart ever. I was gonna do an impression on my voice when my voice is my voice. It's like, bro, what the fuck? In my head was thinking all those numbers. My head was like doing like 404 error not found or something.
No, that is some creative shit.
Yo.
Oh man.
And I told you, I let you know before I started this, there was gonna be some smooth segues. Are you ready for this? Because you said it was creative. You and Chris and Alex were very creative starting the UMB musical.
Yeah.
So tell me how that all started.
So I was like on Snap, okay? I think it's around 2023 if I remember it correctly. Fall 2023. And I saw this story. There's this random guy and he wanna start a music club. I'm like, great, I wanna do that. And the reason I wanted to do that because during that same time, I think in the summer of 2023, me and Chris, like we started to work on some music in my apartment. So then I started to think that there's no music club in this campus. There are like so many people here, so many talents, and like and like our college is diverse, So if we have a music club here, it's gonna be diverse, That was my initial plan. I was like, yeah, we should do a club. We should have a music club on this campus. We have a lot of talent, talent from different countries, different genres, and yeah, that's what we need. Like that's what a music club needs. So I replied him back, and I was like, yeah, bro, like let's start the club. And I think like after a few weeks, then I added Chris. I was like, bro, I'm gonna start this club with this guy. Like, do you wanna join? He was like, fuck yeah, I wanna join. I'm like, let's go. That's how we started the club. It took us one semester to start it, but we started doing events around 2024, spring of 2024. Yeah, that's when we did our first event, and we never stopped from that moment, And so it's still going on right now. We're gonna do a lot of great events this fall and next semester too. And I think one thing I want to add more in this club is like different kind of events, not just one kind of event. Maybe like a Chinese New Year stuff. That'll be fun, like dragons and all that stuff. Like I like Chinese culture a lot.
What if we did a Halloween one?
Oh yeah, we are doing that. We are doing Halloween party this fall. It's gonna be fun. Everyone gotta wear costumes.
As Dora says, it's all coming out.
It's all coming out.
That, you know what? That might be the thumbnail right there.
Yep, we got it. But I want to do like more events, I want to do a lot of more creative events, different events, which like events which were never done before, because as a club, we are about creativity, and we gotta focus on that, I think, because music is all about creativity. Like, although now there are like some AIs which can make music, but still, music is basically just creativity, and we wanna promote that in our club.
And we won the award.
Yep, we won the best club award, best undergraduate club award. So yeah, we
we-
are the best officially. Yeah.
And we almost won the first time we were.
Yeah, we
involved in
almost
awards.
did. Yeah.
Like it was me, you, Chris, and Alex, and we were at the award show. If I'm missing anyone, my apologies. But it was the one before the year that just happened.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, so we're gonna give this award to a brand new club that started this semester and is involved with music. So I was getting ready to get up. I was like,
Yeah, I was excited.
and they were like, Taylor Swift Club. And I was like, I thought for sure that was the one, you know? And bro, which reminds me, the first time I met the Taylor Swift Club was at that club the event that me, you, and other legends were at. And you know what? Let's just say I might dust off the Buzz Lightyear this year. You know, I might dust it off this year.
You might have set off. No.
No, in a good way. Like I might dust
Oh, in
it
a
off
good way.
to-
Okay.
to have it
To
return,
have it
return,
Yeah,
you know?
we want him back. We want him back.
To infinity and beyond.
Did they release Toy Story 4? Or not? Because I don't know.
You know what?
I think I saw some news and they were making the new Toy Story.
I'm gonna check right now.
That's gonna be huge.
I have
If they make a new one, that's gonna be huge.
as Donnie says, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. So I have the I think which iPhone do you have?
I think 15. I don't know.
Either
I'm
way,
not sure.
either way, it's fly. That being said, I just recently got in December the 16th, and it has the Apple AI on it. So I'm gonna see if it works for. I'm gonna ask the Toy
yeah?
Story 4 question.
Yeah.
First time I've ever used it, the Apple AI, so it works in front of the AI master. Here we go. Is Toy Story 4 out? Whoa! Oh,
What does it say?
okay. Whoa! I'm flabbergasted. Okay, it says It still thinks I'm talking to it. Toy Story 4 was released June 21st, 2019. So you might be thinking the 5. You might be thinking
Yeah,
the
maybe the 5.
I'm gonna try. Ready? Is Toy Story 5 out? Toy Story 5 is scheduled to be released on June 19th, 2026.
It's coming next year.
You know what? I screenshotted that because, mark my words, bro, that is 10 months from now.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna go to it, bro.
Yeah,
10
it's gonna
months
be
from now.
lit.
We called it on the pod.
Fuck yeah.
That being said, I found out yesterday, less than 12 hours ago,
What?
about this legendary news of another musician that we're a fan of
Oh.
that, isn't always right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 days before my birthday, he's coming out with a documentary.
With a documentary, okay. About...
Wait. Oh shit, am I breaking the news to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, guys. Ye is very talented. Everyone who is listening to this has definitely at least liked one of his songs.
Yep. Everyone likes him.
The 2 people that you're watching right now, they don't like everything that he says. Some of the stuff that he
Yep.
does, we're a fan
Yep.
of, but not all.
Not all.
That being said, Dora, there's a documentary about Ye that is coming out that has been stuff that's been recorded of him in the past 6 years that's coming out in theaters.
Oh, in theaters. Oh, so that's big.
September 19th, 2025.
Yeah.
2 days before my birthday.
Oh, shit.
And I would love to go with you
Bro.
and a bunch of legends.
Bro, that would be so fun, bro. Nah, like they are releasing that in big 2025.
Bro,
I'm excited. Like I hope they show what truly he is, you know? Cause I think Kanye is a very complex person. You know? We all know that he's creative.
That's
You know? He made some good music, okay? I don't care if you like him or you don't like him, but he makes good music. I think everyone can agree on that. Everyone heard one of his songs or likes one of his songs, you know? But I'm excited for the documentary. Like I want to see behind the scenes of his life, you know, like behind Kanye or I don't know. Like I don't know which side they're gonna show.
it's gonna be interesting because there might be some footage of the Vultures 1 concert I went to that I
Oh,
FaceTimed you and
yeah.
Chris at.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I gotta show the bro. Game on and let's get on. And then, bro, I don't know if I told you this. I met up with 4 Yay fans that I never met beforehand. We just
At the
met.
concert?
Yeah, we just
Okay.
met through the concert, and they all live on different areas of the country.
Oh,
And we met outside of the United Center. And we waited outside of the United Center since till maybe 1 a.m. to try to see because when they were pulling out, we were gonna try to see if Ye would come out to sign something. We saw Ty Dolla $ign come out. He was
Oh.
driving by himself, like with no
Himself?
security. And Ye was in this like black van with like dark tinted windows.
yeah. That's like typical yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's his aura.
And then it might be in the footage. It could be, pulling out of the first Vultures concert. Who knows? But yeah, I most certainly want to watch it for no doubt, no doubt.
I think it's gonna be content, like I don't care about the show, but they're gonna reveal more information about his life,
Bro, when I saw it was theaters, bro, I was like, I'm pulling to you, my friend. I want to see the biggest screen. I want the biggest.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it in like fucking IMAX, Dolby HDR, 4K, Ultra Vision, everything.
Yeah. Which reminds me, have you ever watched, what the fuck was it called? What was that fucking nuke movie, Oppenheimer, right?
Yeah. I watched it. Yeah.
So there's this special cinema in Providence that has I'm really bad at like the art of movies, but it has a screen that's like the closest one is in Providence. Like the size, the width, the quality, something about it.
It's it's the best one to watch
so like
movies.
if I gave details about that screen, like if I said the name for it, you probably know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. So like say the name. Yeah. Like
So let's
what
see.
technology are they using?
Yeah.
Like is it is it IMAX or Dolby Cinema? Like what it is?
Let's see. It is me and my 500 tabs on Safari. Providence
I feel you.
Showcase. Showcase. IMAX. Let's see. Okay. Fuck. Watch it not pop up. Watch it not pop up. IMAX movie theater Providence. Loading. And according to my calculations, see, if I had like a Jamie, like on Joe Rogan, it's like,
Oh yeah, that Jamie.
pull it up,
Yeah.
Jamie. Yeah, Jamie, pull it up for me. But it
But
will.
you wanna have it soon, cause this podcast gonna be big.
Thank you, sir.
I can feel it.
Thank you. Yeah, it says Safari can't open page because your iPhone's like, great. Oh well, but I'll give it to you before we leave this room at some point.
Okay.
Which before we leave this room at some point, it would be a travesty if I forgot, because me being on my phone reminded me that I'm assembling a compilation right now
Okay.
of when I get to maybe like episode 30 or something. So you're episode 17 of many different answers for this question. I asked all of the guests this.
Okay.
Dora,
Yeah.
what makes life so beautiful?
Meaning. I think meaning is important. I think as humans, we wanna have answers to 3 questions: where we came from, where I'm going, and why I'm doing, or like why I'm doing the stuff which I'm doing right now. Like, is there a deeper meaning behind it? Cause there's this book by Viktor Frankl or Franklin. I don't know if I said it correctly. It's called Man's Search for Meaning or something like that. And that guy was a psychiatrist or psychologist, and he was transferred into a Nazi gas chambers and like all those camps and Auschwitz.
Yeah.
That guy wrote about the psychology of how people in those camps were able to survive. So people who had meaning in their life, or like if they wanted to meet their loved ones, if they want to meet their children, or like if they have any kind of goal that is waiting for them in future, those were able to survive. But people who did not had any meaning in life, or like they were like, okay, I'm at this camp, nothing matters here, because they were not humans, they were just numbers, right? for the Nazis. And if you're in those camps, you don't have any identity or anything. You are just like
A number.
pigs in a farm, waiting to like just waiting to be dead. You know. So the guys who lost all the hope, they were the first one to die, and also the kindest guys, like they also died first. So I think meaning is always important. Like that's why a lot of people follow religion, because religion gives you answer to all of these questions. Where do we come from? Okay, it depends from different religion. Like in Hinduism, it says that like we came from God, and like God created us, and we have like afterlives and all those topics in Hinduism. I don't know how it's in Christianity. I do know a little bit about it, but wait, did it start from Adam and Eve?
Yeah.
So why were they there?
Sent from God, if I remember correctly, and then it was, yeah, it's in the very beginning of the Bible. It was Genesis, I believe. It's
Genesis.
called,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So basically, in every religion, they tell you where you came from. Okay, this story could be anything. Okay, let's just not focus on the story. It's like you have a meaning now. Okay, you have something to think about, and where are we going? So all these religions also talk about future, and like all these religions are here right now because all the generations passed those traditions to the future generation, right? Like that's how a religion works. So they just want to keep meaning. And okay, this is kind of controversial opinion, which I'm gonna say now. I think back in the days, I think our ancestors, I think they realized that if we are not able to give people meaning in life, they're gonna kill each other. It's like we're gonna be like barbarians. Like if we don't have any meaning in life, then what matters? Nothing matters, right? It's like then it's only about survival and food. That's it.
Well, it goes both ways, because like if nothing matters, but then at the same time, nothing. If you think about it, also if nothing matters, where it's like, what is there to stress about if nothing matters? You know what I mean? So it goes like, it could go both ways.
Exactly. But for humans, we need a meaning. Cause imagine you woke up with this mindset that nothing matters. Will you be motivated to turn your life in a better way? I think those are the questions. But if you have meaning in life, you will be motivated to do something. And that meaning could be anything. It's like maybe you want to make a church, or maybe you want to donate a lot of money. Maybe you want to be a billionaire. Maybe you want to be an evil guy. Okay. That's a meaning too. Like, okay, like I want to be an evil guy in my life. Fine. That's your meaning. Although, is it a good meaning? I don't think so. But I think it's about meaning, where we came from, why are we doing what are we doing, and where are we going. And in this current world, or like at least the digital era, that's what I call it, it's really hard to find meaning now, because we are able to challenge all these religions with our science. Not fully, but we are somewhat able to challenge it. And there's also one more thing, like people used, or like at least people in power used religion, or like changed or transformed religion in such a way that benefits themselves more as compared to average Joe, you know? So like if I'm a young kid right now, okay, what are my options? Okay.
Still young.
It's like no. It's like I'm literally born, okay? Like I'm a kid. I'm like 1 year old, and I'm trying to find meaning in life, okay? What are my options? Either I can believe in religion, or I cannot, or I cannot believe in anything. I think that's nihilism. There are so many ideologies to choose from now, but back in the days, it wasn't like that. If you are from India, most people are gonna believe in Hinduism. That's your world, period. You don't know anything about the Western world. Unless someone comes in unless someone comes in a boat and tells you about it. You know what I'm saying? We were not able to transfer information from one part of the planet to the other part of the planet, right? And now we can do it. Now we can think about all the ideas, and now we can challenge the old structures we had for meaning in life. But that's scary because if we are removing our old traditions like religion, because a lot of people are choosing to be atheists now. I think 10% people are atheists in America. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like correct about it, but that thing is increasing. Okay, people are becoming more atheists, and we are challenging our old traditions about meaning in life. Okay, so now we are forced to find different meaning in life, but at the same time we are most distracted at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Because
It could be overwhelming how many options we have.
exactly, and you don't need to find meaning if you have like YouTube open, you know what I'm saying? Like why the fuck do you even want to think about that stuff if you can just have fun, you know? Like there are two modes in life. Okay, one is the survivor mode. It's like I'm not doing anything in my life. Whatever is happening, I'm reacting to my environment. Okay, that's how a guy lives without meaning. It's like they are just reacting to their environment. They are not actively trying to change their environment.
They're just
But
living day by day.
exactly, they are just living day by day. But if you have a meaning in life, like if you follow religion or anything, you are trying to change the environment around you and like trying to be a part of something bigger, right? Because we all want to be a part of something bigger. Like we all want to have nice stories when we die, you know? It's like no one want to die as an average guy like who did nothing. I mean, at least that's what I think. Like I might be wrong too, you know, because I have my own personal biases in these like in these topics
Well, there might be some
which
people,
I'm not even aware of, you know what I'm saying?
there might be some people who are sadly so fucked by the system
Exactly, yeah.
who have gotten the wrong end of the stick where they just give up, unfortunately, and they're like, you know what?
Yeah.
However things turn out, I don't care if I turn out to be average. And then there's people who are like me who I've unfortunately been tried to get fucked by the system. People who are the most negative people, because I used to
Yeah.
work with kids. That's how I met Josh.
Yeah.
And there were some people, not all, but some coworkers who were just the most negative people who tried to bring my ray of sunshine down. And I did everything in my power to not let them affect me. So I use instances like that as motivation where some people might give up, sadly, like understandably.
Yeah.
But with me, I use it as motivation where it's like, okay, these roadblocks are going to try to beat me. I'll do everything my best to not be average.
Yeah, exactly. And there's also this FOMO in life, you know, because now you go on social media and like you see this guy earning $1 billion with like 5 girls, you know. Now you want that too. Like maybe not the exact thing, but maybe a smaller mansion, maybe just one car, maybe just one girl. But it changed your standard, you see? Like without social media, maybe you just wanted a Porsche, okay? Like that's still a really high standard, okay? But I'm just saying it out, you know, it's like spitballing.
Like not as extravagant.
But now with social media, you are not satisfied with Porsche because you know that there are 1 million other people who owns a Porsche. Well, not it's not 1 million, but I'm just saying, you know. So I think people were able to be satisfied with less things back in the past, but now it feels like we need more and more things to be satisfied with life, you know?
It's like a gateway drug.
Yeah, exactly.
Try this, and then that thing gets old, and you want more and more something that's more and more advanced.
Yeah, and especially for the young generation. So, hear me out. Young generation like who just passed their college, you know, like me and you, because we are entering the workforce. We are not in the workforce right now. We're gonna enter in it soon. We don't have a lot of opportunities, you know. Like we have limited resources. Everything's limited as compared to a guy in like 50s who has like 20 years of work experience and everything. Like if he wanna change his career, yeah, he can, but we cannot do that, right? And we have very less resources. So young generation is like also forced to stay in this economy because this economy is not made for young people. Okay, look, I'm gonna say something controversial now again, but I might be wrong, but I'm just saying what I think. Boomers, old people, people born around 1965, okay, they are like what 60 to 80 years old right now, or like maybe 70 to 90 years old right now. Okay, we think like those people, they control everything because if you're born in 1960s, you have seen the American dream literally. Okay, you were in that era, everything was great, you were able to make a lot of wealth, and the society promoted everyone to like be more wealthy and like gain as much as you can. Okay, that was the default setting for that generation, to have as much as we can, and they are still hanging on it now. Like they are old. A lot of them, they cannot even get up from their bed, but they still wanna hang to that wealth and not pass it on to the young generation. And we think that they're gonna pass away soon, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I don't think so. Because if you are like 80-year-old right now, the medical advancements are like so good that they can keep you alive for the next 10, 20 years. If you have a lot of money, which a lot of boomers do, they have a lot of money. So, the average rate of second home buyers in America, I think it's 60 or something. So 60 years old, they are buying their second home, or like more than that, like maybe it's their fourth home, but like more than one home.
It's much harder for people our age to
Yes.
move out.
Yeah, because those people, they are not passing wealth to the younger generation, and they also have this idea about their old world, like the American Empire, or like I don't know, like whatever they believe in. They all believe in some crazy stuff.
Some of them, not all of them, but some of them are gatekeeping their secrets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes, yeah. I would like to change that. Not all of them, some of them, but still, like they are pushing the world to not change and like stay in those same traditions. And they are able to do it because they have a lot of power, because their generation was able to benefit the most from industrialization and all the technologies we made, because if you are a 70-year-old guy, you have seen everything from telephones to AI, from like engines to AI. Like you have seen the do you remember the old Ford cars? Like the really, really old ones. Like you have seen that and the new Cybertruck. Like you have seen literally everything if you are a 70-year-old guy right now. And you don't have any reason to stop now, because this is their best time right now, right? Because they worked a lot and like they raised us, of course, because
It's all their experience.
exactly. And now it's their time to enjoy, and that's what they want to do. And they care about pensions and all that stuff, so like they want government to pour more money in that group of people, or like in that group of people with that age, as compared to young people. And I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. I think it's going to be like that for next 10, 20 years. But I think after next 10, 20 years, a lot of them gonna, natural selection, like a lot of them gonna be gone. So maybe wealth will be redistributed to young people, but I'm not sure. But it's actually the boomers who are making the world worse for everyone right now. That's what I think. And I think it's controversial, yeah, but I don't know, like I've seen these patterns everywhere. Cause millennials, yeah, there are some bad things about them, but they don't wanna hold wealth like boomers. It's like boomers, they don't wanna give away anything.
They're much better at saving than
Exactly. Yeah, like yeah. And I think everyone can relate to that,
I'm an impulse buyer for sure. You've seen it.
Yeah, like the older generation, they like to save, they like to keep everything to themselves and like not give it to others, and it's not their fault, because that's how the circumstances were during their young years. But that is causing problem, because if you look at Congress, if you look at governments, especially in America, the average age of a politician is like what, 60 something, if I'm correct. It's very old, okay. But if you look at European Union, okay, their average age of politician is 55, and the average age of population is 45. So there's only like a 10-year gap between that, So a lot of young people are able to join politics, and a lot of young people are needed in politics, because politics runs the world, okay? Like that's just facts. White House runs the America, right? And if we don't have young people in it, we don't have young ideas, because those old people, they're gonna follow the same old traditions. They don't want to change, and that's fine. Like maybe we'll do the same thing when we are old. I don't know, but they don't want to change. Like they want to keep things steady, safe. They don't want to take risks and all that stuff.
I think it's because maybe our generation had more of a change happen in our timeline.
Yeah,
Things are
of
more
course, yeah.
stagnant and same, and they're just used to it. With us, we've got through so many changes in even the
Yeah.
past 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Not even 10 years, but 5 years by itself has been a big change.
Yeah, yeah. And there's one more thing I would like to add. Like when boomers were kids, their world was limited. Okay, like they only knew about what's going on in their neighborhood or like maybe in their country. But when we were born, we had internet. Like we knew everything that's going on in the world. Okay, so we were more aware about the world situation. Or like we still are. I think Gen Zs are more aware about what's going on in the world as compared to older generation. And
There's less of a chance for us to get lied to.
yep. And we also know how propaganda and like all these things work. It's like how media can frame someone in a good way or in a bad way, because it's all about acting, right? Acting in front of the camera, and we are able to detect that bullshit because we are born in that world. It's like we are used to it, but the older generations, they are not. That's why I do not have a lot of great ideas, and especially with AI, I'm like very concerned because soon this AI gonna be like a Cold War. Like back in the days, it was about the space, race to the moon. Now it's race to AGI. America and China. China Chinese AIs are state funded. Like the government is funding, you know what I'm saying? Like the government is supporting AI and all the stuff, researchers and everything. But in US, it's all privatized. Um, but if we are like, imagine this AI, okay? It's like only 2 steps away from AGI, only like 2 steps away, and we found something bad in the code. It's not listening to our orders or like not doing what we want it to do.
What would we do if
Exactly. So the people in the community, in the committee who handles that AI, will they stop or will they just keep going on? Because if they stop, then China's gonna catch up, right? But if they don't stop, then there's a huge risk, that the AGI they'll make, maybe it will mess up the whole system, like mess up something, I don't know. But the safety regulations, those gotta be harder, like a lot stricter. And the current politics is not able to understand what's going on with the AI world, because like I said, AI, like every year it gets double the, like every year it gets 2 times the better. So the politicians are not able to keep up with that progress. They are lacking behind. It's like the world is evolving, but the politics is not evolving at the same time. Like we are still doing the things we did 100 years ago.
I mean, that's why there needs to be an age limit
Exactly.
when it comes to the politics.
Yeah, there should be an age limit in politics, definitely.
There's some people dying in their position in politics.
Yep.
I mean?
Yeah. I think there should be an age limit. I don't know what that number could be. Maybe 70, 80. I don't know.
Maybe like
Not 80. I think 80 is too much.
maybe high 60s, maybe. Not too old, not too young.
Also, yeah. So like 65 to 70 in
Yeah.
that range, maybe.
Yeah.
Or like, to be honest, we should not even focus on age. We should just focus on cognitive tests.
Yeah.
Like, are they are they able to think? I think,
Like have them do a test,
yeah, it's like giving a essay, like a SAT, but for politicians.
That'd be fire.
That would be fire, and like we can see their scores and everything. I think that would be fun.
I joked with a friend of mine. I said that I got a perfect SAT score, and she believed it.
She believed it.
Because shout out to, fuck it, I was going to hold her name in there, but no. Shout out to my friend Sarah.
Shout out to her.
She's very book smart, but when it comes
Ooh,
to...
I want to talk to her.
What happened?
Like, I like people who are book smart. Like, I want to talk to her. She might have a lot of amazing ideas.
Oh, yeah. No. She's really good academically,
Oh,
but
okay.
no offense to her. She's... what's funny? She watches these. She watches every single
Everyone?
one of them with her husband. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello, Tim. And they live in Connecticut. So she sends me videos of them watching it on YouTube TV, so on the TV. So she watches all of them. She's like,
Yeah.
wow, I can't believe you said that, Thomas. Like, that's so cool. So Sarah, this might be the first time I've name dropped her, but so she's very good book smart, but common sense smart. Sometimes she could be very gullible.
I see.
That's the inside joke that our group has. It will be like, "Wow, Sarah, you really believe this?" Because there was this moment when I think Chris was there. Chris met her,
Okay.
and we were over her house, and this is a couple of years ago. I had this group of friends that I really wanted to take a picture. Her brother, his name is David, and he's currently in Poland right now for the army.
Oh.
So it's very rare to see him. So I was like, you know what? I want to get this group of people to see each other because it's going to be so rare to see David in the future. And it was her own graduation party. And she let me bring 3 of my friends that she didn't even really know. Every time I see her, I thank her for it. Thank you, Sarah.
You're the best.
And I was like, you know what? Sarah did this for me, so fuck it. I'm going to let it all out. Everything's coming out like when we say.
Everything's coming out.
And
It's all coming out.
That's right. I said, Sarah, you know what? You did this for me, so I got to be honest with you, my friend. I did not get the perfect score on the SAT. She was like, what? What? And she actually legitimately thought I got a perfect score on the SAT. So thank you, Sarah. That's a compliment. She really thought. So when you said those 3 letters, SAT, I was like, I got to remember. I got to.
You gotta mention her.
I should just call her SAT Sarah at this point, you know? And I didn't even have to take it because the 2 colleges that I've gone to don't even require the SAT. So
Oh, I see. Bruh. So you just... Not sucks.
And the high school, so did you know that Chris went to 2 high schools?
Yeah, I think one of them was Christian school, and the other one was like the normal school, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, he did Catholic and then public school. And then with the Catholic one, so my mom did that kind of school pretty much all up until college.
Catholic school.
Which, fun fact, my mom actually went to UMass Boston before it was called UMass Boston.
Damn. So what they used to call it before?
Boston.
Some of my professors said that this place was a prison before this.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it might have been in a different location, but it was definitely, I don't remember the name of it. But so her doing like Catholic school all of her life up until college, she really wanted me to do that when I was in high school. But I was like, nah, I don't want to. So I still went to the test for the school that Chris went to for high school, and I failed on purpose. I was like, I don't want to go here, but I'll make it look like I tried. So I did. I was like, and I was tired as fuck. This was a cold ass rainy day in November, and that was before Coffee Thomas, which, bro, when I tried coffee right before we met up with each other at camping, bro, it was so last minute.
Oh yeah.
Because that's my Monster Energy drink. That's my version of it. Like, when we would go on those legendary hangouts, me, you, this might be like a Oscar speech. I'm gonna forget some names, but me, you, Chris, Ennis, Jacob, Rayan, everyone, and we're out to the wee hours of the night. And then I have to wake up early the next morning. That's when my Coffee Thomas kicks in. I take one sip, I'm like,
do you like black coffee or like what kind of coffee you like?
Funny story. I literally just get what Chris gets because I didn't know any better.
Oh, I see.
So Chris is like, yeah, you know how he be, bro. Legend. He's like, yeah, brother, try this one. I like this one. You'll like it too. And I was like, okay, bet, because I'm a chocolate whore. You know me with the chocolate.
Yeah, you love that shit.
Remember when we were at Frank Pepe's? Me, you, Ennis, and Chris? And I had a suit jacket, and I opened up
yeah.
the Reese's
The
in my
Reese's
pocket.
cup.
I'm a chocolate. That is my drug.
Do you have Reese's right now?
Can you imagine? Which there are some in the next door vending machine that might be calling my name. Maybe after this, I'll be like, wow, that was such a great pod we had. Chomp. Who knows?
Who knows?
It might end up that way. Speaking of ending up that way, you mentioned the stuff about the like the world in the future reminds me. Where do you see like different cultures years from now? Not even just AI based, but like just in general, like
So, like you said earlier, that you were concerned that maybe the world would be like the Wall-E movie. It's like everyone's lazy and all that stuff. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. I think if you are able to make if you are able to make AGI, or like just a good enough AI, I think it will tell us the reality. It's like what's the reality? It's like once we have AGI, we can ask it so many questions about meaning
I'm having a
and
brain
like
fart. What
how
does that
can we
stand
make
for again?
artificial general intelligence.
Yes.
So AGI is basically better than no, like at least like a human, and like doing tasks. It's like AGI and human, they have the same amount of intelligence. It's not better than human, but it's almost like humans,
Hmm.
like the best humans. Like I'm not talking about the average Joe, no. Like maybe like a professor or something, okay? Like at least as good as all the most intelligent humans on the planet. And then ASI is artificial super intelligence. That's just better than everyone, like better than every human on planet.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I think that's way too far. I think it's gonna take us, I don't know, like decades to reach that stage. But AGI gonna be the big one. Cause imagine a human, okay, just like maybe a professor, but he knows everything. Like he literally knows everything. So you can ask him a lot of questions. But after asking him a lot of questions, I think we're gonna realize that at the end of the day we are humans, right? And human connection will not go away. Like no matter what we do, no matter how digital the world is, or like no matter how advanced we are, we will always need human connections. Humans will always need other humans to be around with, you know? And I think once we'll have all these powerful AIs, we will be able to see the truth. It's like nothing matters, bro. Like all this shit doesn't matter, It's like at the end of the day, you gotta be around the people whom you love and who loves you too, unconditionally, you know what I'm saying? That's just being human. And I think in future human connection gonna be way more important than any other thing. Because people will realize, and I think people are already realizing it, that human connection is important. I don't think future is gonna be like the Wall-E movie or like any of that stuff. I think like I'm like really optimistic about it,
That's good.
but I could be wrong too. But what I've seen, if you look in the history, whenever we made a new technology, it always helped us, like I cannot remember any technology which fucked us up,
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah, it's like the art of supply and demand, where it's
Exactly.
like if there's a low supply of human connection, which unfortunately it's back to full circle of COVID, like we talked about before. There was a low form of human connection.
Yep.
There was more technology than ever,
Mm-hmm.
which because there was a low supply of it, the demand got higher
Mm-hmm.
because they then realized what we were missing. Because it's like
Yep.
the quote where it's like
Exactly.
you never know what you have until it's gone.
Exactly. Yeah.
And what you were saying about just human connection will never die out. And that's the most important thing, which
Yep.
is so true. I was thinking about this recently. I'm okay, but some people, when they do think like this, are like they're not okay. But I am okay. I randomly thought of this. It was like, you know, how much money you make doesn't matter as much. What car you have doesn't matter as much. The most important thing in life is the connections you have with people.
Exactly.
That's why one of the greatest pieces of advice that I got was from my father, who you say looks like me, which I agree. Says, don't burn your bridges.
Yep.
Making sure you're on good terms
Wisdom.
with people. And I could not agree more with it.
Yep.
And I could not agree more with what you were saying, where it's like just being good with people is just such a relief off the brain.
Exactly. And see, there's also one more thing. Right now, we don't understand about our mind and like what makes us conscious. It's like from all the animals on this earth, which are here or like which were here, like dinosaurs, no one ever thought about why they are here except us. We are the only creatures who think about why we are here.
Yeah.
Like we are the only ones trying to find meaning. No other animal on this earth is trying to find meaning in their life. They don't care. They just want to survive. That's it. Or like maybe we were like that too, because that's what I think. Because maybe we were like that, but then our ancestors realized that society needs something, and then they made religion so that everyone can focus on one task, and that's betterment, like, and that's just making humanity better and like making world a better place. Maybe that's why they started religion. Like, that's what I think. Cause I don't know, bro. It's like hard to believe that God was here on the earth in the past, but now he's not here, and he has like so much powers, but he's not doing anything to make the world a better place. It's like people are dying in Gaza. Like, if God really wants, he can stop that, right? But it's not happening. Or like maybe he is giving us free will. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I will believe in science more as compared to any other form of text. Okay? Because if you, like, this is gonna be controversial, but if you burn the Bible, okay? Like, of course, I don't promote people to do that, but if you burn the Bible, you cannot rewrite it again, okay? But if you burn a math textbook, yeah, you can write it again in the same way, you know? Like, if you remove all the math books from this earth right now, we will still figure out math again, and we will have the same formulas, and you can write the book again in the same way, and it's all true because it's based on reality, not on a vision or not anything. It's just based on reality. But a religion is based on a vision about the future. That's what fuels religion, right? Hope. Religion gives you hope. That's what it is, literally. That's why a lot of people become religious. Like I know a lot of guys who did a lot of bad stuff in their life, and then they start being super religious, you know? So
For like a fresh start.
exactly, yeah, like a fresh start. So I think that's how religion helps people to like become a better version of themselves. Maybe that's why our ancestors started it. But what I think is, I don't think we need that in this world, in this new world.
Well, so
Because I think we can come up with better ways to run a society as compared to religions.
so this is what the beauty of the podium is. I've had all different guests, and I'm willing to have any different type of guests, even ones that aren't. No two human beings are the same people, but just like people who just have like, little, you know, non-similarities and stuff. So I'm all good. So I'm a Christian, but like I'm not as much as other people are. Like there's some people who like that's their whole life, but I'm not like. I believe in God, but I'm just like I said, not like as much as other people, not as much as I want to be. I'm trying to get more, but like I think that's what's good about the best of both, where I won't be the type to come up to someone who doesn't believe and be like, because unfortunately there's some out there that like they shove it down other people's throats. Like maybe you'll walk through maybe Central Park in New York, and some people will come up to you and just be like, oh, read this book. Like, read this pamphlet.
Yeah.
I'm not that type where it's like, oh, people have to think like me to be in my circle. I'm like, you know the many groups I'm in. There's so many people who aren't like me, and that's what's so beautiful about life. I'm not like that type of Christian, but I think that's what's beautiful about the best of both, where it's like they have this for not only stress relief, but just like not just a lifestyle, but just like their way of being. And that's what's good about also more other opportunities popping up as well, where that way, because humans aren't the same as we all know. It's like that way. If there's, I think the technological aspect of it helps for people, and then the religious aspect helps for people, as long as there's more and more positive ways of living, because those are two positive ways of living. As long as there's less ways of living of people, it's like what you were using of survival mode. Unfortunately, there's people out there right now as we speak who are in survival mode using stuff like hardcore drugs that get them from day to day.
Yeah.
So as long as there's less ones of those, and because we both follow positive forms of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like you got the technology and the science, which that's a positive one, but then also like as long as it's a positive religion one and not someone who's, like I said, using those hardcore drugs. So I think those two aspects are good as long as it's not, because too much of anything is bad.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
because it's like, I don't know who it was. There was a guest recently that was talking about the word moderation, where it's like basically a balance, so to speak. Like it's all about balance.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Like
yeah.
even too much water is bad. Like,
Yeah.
This obviously they made it this size for a reason. I almost finished it. You know what I mean? So it's a good size. But if I had like fucking 15 of these on the side and I finished them all during the pod, obviously that's too much.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
and people, like younger people, you know how you said that we were talking about like people who were born recently, they don't know as much as us, obviously,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're younger. They would think of it of like, Thomas, what do you mean? It's water. It's the most healthiest drink of all time. What do you mean too much
Yeah.
water is bad? But that's what's fascinating about it. Too much of anything, too much reading,
Yep.
too much sleep, too much water, too much walking.
Too much walking.
'Cause I literally got an IV in my arm
Damn.
a year ago around this time for having too much walking.
Damn.
Because I wasn't getting enough electrolytes.
Oh, so like dehydration?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I see.
because like like the Propels and the body armors and the Gatorades and stuff. I wasn't getting enough electrolytes from those.
I see.
So then I was walking so much, my chest was hurting.
Oh.
So in my head, I forgot all about electrolytes. I was too focused on burning the calories. You remember that era?
Yeah. The running era.
And yeah, then
Forest Gump era.
that's right. It's like, oh, fuck. And
Run, Thomas, run.
did you see that Instagram live where I walked from Brockton to Braintree? It took me 7 hours to do it.
I don't think so. No, I
It
don't
was
think
crazy. But that's the thing. So like, that's a form where even something as good as walking can be bad as long as people are doing the positive attributes.
Yeah.
In a positive amount of use.
Yep.
That makes the world go around. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true. And everything should be, like it's like, everything is about balance, definitely. And this is the thing with religion, So if you follow a religion, okay, a religion forces you to think in a certain way, to like think in this box, This is the box. You gotta think this way. Then there's no balance. The balance of new thoughts, okay? Because you are just thinking about the same stuff. You're not thinking new stuff. So there's not enough balance, right? Because in order to become a better human or like learn more about ourselves or like gain more data, we gotta try out new things, new experiences, believe in different things, fail multiple times, and then we might succeed and find the things we like, But with religion, you are forced to be in this box, be this way, and like a lot of religions, like in their religion, like it says that you cannot follow other religions, or like the other religions are like a lower class than like our religion, or like our religion is superior, blah blah blah. Like a lot of bullshit is going on basically. And to be honest, what I think is, when we started religion, I think it was way different, but it got passed down by thousands, it got passed down by hundreds of generations, and I think it changed a lot. I think it's not the same thing. Like I think the religion which we have right now, it's not the original one. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what's interesting, because I have a hand-me-down a Bible from other family members. I think it's the King James Bible.
King James.
Which that's where it's interesting though, because it's not the original. It was written in the perspective of. So that's where it's interesting. It's like it's not actual. It's like
stuff.
From other point of view.
It's like interpretation of the other ideas and then putting that in a book.
Yeah,
that's what they did.
It's kind of like the thing where it's like whether someone's liberal or conservative, they can agree nowadays that there is fake news, whether you're on blue or red. It's kind of like that thing where it's like if someone has prerogatives, has a perspective that they want to run with, if they're in charge, who's stopping them?
Yep.
And the thing with this, I'm not like the type to go to church for my religion, because people think that oh, you need to read this, you need to go to this church, you need to do that. I'm the type where the only thing that I'm focused on when it comes to my religion is just a connection with God, like a
Yeah.
spirituality
Yep.
version of it. That's honestly how I am with it, where it's like I'll occasionally go. There's like two churches in mind where I'll go sometimes, but I won't. There's some people who go every Sunday. I'm there maybe honestly like 2 times a year, if we're being completely honest. And then I have a Bible that I'll occasionally read, but that's also very rare. But the thing that I care about most is my one-on-one spiritual connection with God. So it's like, that's what's interesting. It's like context is another important word in the dictionary.
Yeah.
Where oh, random burp. Yeah, because we've said a lot of important words in the dictionary in this episode of
True.
perspective, and I think context goes up there with it too.
yeah.
Because if someone doesn't have the context, they won't know where the person's running with it.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, you know who?
Or like the bigger picture, basically.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like obviously you know who I am as a person and stuff like that. So if like someone who we didn't know walked in right now and said just straight up like, "Oh, I'm so and so and I'm a Christian," we would think that they're not the cringy type, but like the negative type
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah.
But like I'm like the one where it's like, I mean, if I run into, and you know how my philosophy is with it, I could have a friend of mine who's 100% not like me, and like that's opposite of me, and it'd still be massive friends. But yeah, like I'm okay if someone's different than me, I'll still be friends with them. That's the thing where it's like, I forgot my train of thought.
Okay.
But it's funny because there's a song from Ye's Jesus is King, where it's like it basically refers to the form of there's no, like he was trying to be a Christian and he was getting backlash from the Christians, because unfortunately there's some Christians that are the most judgmental, because some of them think they're the most perfect people on the
Oh,
planet.
yeah.
So they're like, oh, how come you're not following this, that? You know?
Yeah. Those type of people are in every religion, literally.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. It's the people who think they're just perfect.
Yeah, and I think in my opinion, all those people are wrong, because let me tell you Hinduism perspective of God. Okay, so in Hinduism, what we believe is that we are the universe. Okay, I am the universe. Okay, and I am experiencing myself. So it's like the universe is experiencing itself. Okay, because in Hinduism, it's said that everyone came from God. So everyone is God too. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone is the universe. Everyone is just different version of universes. But it's the universe experiencing itself in different ways. But at the same time, like we all are just same from the same universe. And if you look at this ideology scientifically, I think it makes sense, because we are just a collection of carbon atoms, like mostly carbon, okay?
I think we're more similar than people think then. I think,
Yeah, and all these carbon atoms, like where do you think it came from? From stars, right? From like different planets and everywhere, like during the Big Bang, so we all came from different parts of universe, It's like maybe one part of my atom is like it's from a galaxy that's like 8 billion light years away from us, or like maybe your one part of carbon is like some from other place in the galaxy, or like in billions and billions of year it came together and formed you. That's you, the biological life. But yeah, that's the Hinduism perspective about religion. So if you want to talk to God, or like if you want to be near God, or like feel him, you don't need to do anything. You don't need to go to temples, churches, anywhere. No, you just think about him in your heart.
Exactly.
And from but like you gotta be honest with it, like your faith should be honest, okay? Because like I said, God is everywhere. Everything is God. So whatever you think, he can listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Like he can see what you're thinking. So if you're honest about it, I think God will accept you. You know, and I don't think God's gonna judge someone. It's like, okay, I made this religion and you did not follow it, so I'm gonna send you in hell. I don't think that's how it works. You know?
He's more forgiving than people think.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you look at different religions, like if I'm talking about one particular thing, you can do that in so many different ways in different religions. Okay? So how do you make sure that you are doing the right thing to go in heaven? There's no way to do that, you know? So the standard system to get into heaven is different for every religion. It's like there's no SAT exam for heaven, right?
Exactly.
Everyone is giving their different exams.
Because it's not like someone's in heaven doing a live stream.
Yeah, literally. It's like a day in heaven, you know. It's like there's no vlog on YouTube about that. So we don't know what is right or what is wrong, you know, because a lot of religions contradict each other, and you know, like a lot of stuff. But I think if our faith is true in God, I don't think anyone needs to follow any religion or like all the bullshit, you know. That's what I think. Like I do believe in God. I do believe in a superpower, yeah. But I'm not sure about religion.
You want to know what wasn't a superpower?
Who?
Because you saying superpower just reminded me of something.
Who?
I'm gonna give like a huge disclaimer to everyone watching, because the two words I'm about to say might give some movie PTSD to people. But Joker 2, because when you said super, it just reminded me, bro, like that vibe, bro. When we went there, and we were confident. I think Chris was like, "Yeah, let's go to Joker 2.
Yeah.
Opening day, I think would be good." And we went there, South Bay, and we're like, "Wow."
He was like, Dora, this is gonna be the best movie. I'm like, yeah, hell nah, bro. That was something. Joker 2. I think they wanted to make it like La La Land or something, but they miserably failed at it. And yeah, I don't know why they fucked up Joker 2. You know, it's like they had such a good script, they had such a good character. Everything was good about that movie, you know, like Joker 1. And yeah, I don't know why they made that thing, bro. Like, are they gonna make Joker 3?
I hope not. If they do, maybe it's in like a comeback season where it's like we're gonna try to, you know, relive and try to get better from the last one. Maybe it's because Lady Gaga was in it. Maybe she fucked it up.
I think, yeah, I don't know. Is it the same director who made
I think
Joker
so.
2?
I think so. I remember us in South Bay, which that's just an underrated area for us in Linwood. We've been there for the Chipotle. We've been there for the showcase for Joker 2 and Minecraft. And I'll get to that story after. But we're at Joker 2 for the people listening, and we're in like, I think up close seats, like seats closer than we thought we were. So we're kind of looking up, so we're like kind of breaking our necks, and we're looking at it. We're like, okay, let's see how it is. And that's when I was trying to be healthy, and I got a bunch of Quest peanut butter cups and snuck them in.
A lot, yeah.
And I was like, hey guys, please have some. I can't eat them. Oh, please. And then, oh my god, we ended up watching. We're like, wait, that was it? And then we went to the Minecraft movie. We tried to do
the chicken jockey thing. Yeah.
We messed it. See, because we thought it was coming at a certain time.
Yeah.
And we thought it was going to be a second time. And we were ready to throw our popcorn up. And we're like, that's it?
Yeah, that was like literally 1 second. Like I thought they're gonna like give a warning or something. It's like, yeah, chicken jock is coming. Like you gotta get ready, you know. But nah, it wasn't like that. It just came randomly in the movie.
See, that's the funny thing. Like, people aren't gonna believe me that are listening to this, but bro, my guy D, literally the last 5 times I've been to the movies was with you, bro. That's a cool sign.
We're gonna watch all the good movies, and like we did in the past and in future too. You know, 2026 gonna be a great year for movies.
What do we have?
Avengers Doomsday. Okay, that's a big one. I think a lot of horror movies are coming, and Toy Story 5, that's coming out. What else is coming? I think a lot of DC movies are coming too in 2026. And GTA 6 is coming out. Battlefield 6, that's a big one. Like a lot of good games are coming out in 2026, and what else? Like a lot of things are coming out in 2026. The Studio second season. I don't know if you like Seth Rogen, but I think in my opinion, Seth Rogen, one of the best directors and actors. Like that guy is good at everything. You know, like I don't know if you know about the show The Studio on Apple TV, but you gotta watch it. It's something completely new. That guy, he's making some new stuff. Like he's changing cinema and Hollywood with his shows. Cause I've never seen that kind of cinematography anywhere. Like I'm a big fan of movies, and like I'm a big fan about how they made the movies, and like what was their vision behind the movie, and like what the director wanted people to feel in a like in a particular scene. But Seth Rogen, man, that guy is on next level. Like he knows that people who gonna watch his show will try to decode everything, but when you try to decode it, you will find a lot more stuff in it. It's like his shows are a rabbit hole of overthinking. You know, it's like you can think about all the stuff.
What was that Apple TV show?
The Studio
No. What was the other really famous one that came out?
of Seth Rogen.
No, not of Seth Rogen. It was Apple TV though. Didn't it just finish their season recently? It was like in an office or something. Fuck.
Platonic.
If you say the name, I'll definitely know what it is. It's one word. It's like
Okay.
it starts with an R, I think,
R.
or a V, or fuck.
Okay, what's it about? Like, what's the story?
You and Chris were talking about it a couple months ago. I swear, the minute you'll say, I know exactly what it is, I'll know exactly what it is. Oh, fuck.
Okay, like tell me anything you know about
It's
it.
like a fucking. There's a skinny white guy. He's in it.
Okay. Skinny white guy.
Damn it, bro! It's gonna come to me. Apple
It's
TV.
fine.
It's like people in the work for like they're like wearing suits.
Severance.
Yes.
Severance. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
One of the best shows.
I was so worried that when this pod ends eventually, that it's gonna come to me after the cameras stop rolling. So give me a 1 through 10 on that, because I've heard really good things about that. You watched it,
Severance,
right?
easy 10. I've never seen any kind of art form like that. It's completely new, completely creative. And that's the good thing about Apple TV. They are always coming up with creative shows and series and everything, because I think they have the money to risk it, you know?
Yeah.
Other companies, Netflix, Prime Video, they are like they want to earn money from their platforms. But Apple TV, nah, they don't care about money because they already have a lot of money, you know? Yeah. So they are just focusing on making good art. It's like, because Seth Rogen's working with Apple TV, you know, it's like Seth Rogen never works with anyone. It's because he's like a very independent guy, you know, like whatever he wanna do on his own and shit. But he started working with Apple TV, and that's huge because he released 2 shows at the same time, Platonic and The Studio. So he's going all in, and
Wait, what was the word of the first one?
Platonic.
Oh, that's one of Ennis's words.
Oh yeah, platonically, yeah. Shout out to NS.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a legend. But Apple TV, I think it's gonna be the new Netflix soon.
Okay.
Soon, once they have a lot more shows, it's gonna be amazing. Like there are so many shows. Dark Matter, it's amazing. C, that's good. There's Silo. That's a crazy one too, bro. Like I've seen a lot of shows on Apple TV. Like I'm like binge watching shows on Apple TV.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because all of them are so different. Like I've never seen anything like that.
Apple TV is so underrated, and not only that, but like I'm a big UFC guy, as you know. They recently signed a deal with Paramount Plus.
Oh yeah, high
Bro.
Paramount.
But this is what I hate about this, bro. They know what they're doing. They're putting
Yeah.
good stuff on all of them, so that way you're forced to buy all of them.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally telling people all the time, Paramount Plus is the one that sucks ass the
Yeah,
most.
yeah, it's the worst one.
But now, of course, fucking UFC owns rights with it now. So I'm like, oh, now I gotta fucking get Paramount
I
Plus. They
know.
want us to get all of them, bro.
Yeah.
Like Infinity Stones with Thanos, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, so you know, like this is fucked up because earlier you were able to find all the shows on Netflix or Prime Video. Only 2 platforms you can find anything. All the movies from 2010s, 1980s, everything was there. But now, if you wanna watch any movie, it's pay-per-view. It's like you gotta pay $3 or $4 and like rent it. You know, it's like nothing's in the subscription. And Netflix and Prime Videos, they are making their own shows instead of bringing other shows on their platform, right? And that's bad for consumer because now we gotta switch different platforms if we wanna watch one thing. But back in the days, it was either TV or like Netflix, like if you are from the new generation, you know. But I think what's gonna happen is like all the movies, it's gonna like all the movies which are released in theaters, it's gonna be pay-per-view. Okay, like you gotta pay some money to watch it. But these companies, they're gonna focus solely on making their own shows, making their own movies, which you can watch only on their platform. It's like they don't wanna make, they don't wanna get content from others. They just wanna make their own content. But I don't know if that's a good thing, you know, because then the Hollywood industry would be divided.
Yeah.
It's like there would be this one group of people who are working just on movies in theaters, and then there's another group of people who are just working for OTTs. And both of them, they have different values, you know, because a risk is a lot higher for guys who release their movies in cinemas. Because if it goes wrong, you don't earn anything, right? It's like if people don't watch anything, you don't earn anything. But if you release it on an OTT, you get the money before, you know, like before it releases. Like they give you the money for the show, and if it doesn't works out, fine. Like sucks for Netflix, you know.
That's true. And then someone can watch it whenever. But with
Yeah, someone can watch it
cinema,
whenever. Exactly.
cinema's like a short time in between.
Got-
I forgot to tell you this. So as you also know, I'm a big wrestling person.
Oh yeah.
And I remember mentioning to you about wrestling. You're like, I just know John Cena, man. I
Oh,
was like,
yeah,
I was
hear
like, that's
that.
okay. That's okay. And then recently they had SummerSlam and they were doing it in select theaters, but of course they weren't in my area, bro.
Yeah.
So lit watching it from the theaters, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like this is the sad part. It's like cinema is dying, theaters are dying, and Hollywood is also not making enough good movies because big companies, they don't want to risk making new movies. Okay, like they just want to make action movies because
Sequels.
yeah, or like sequels or like nostalgia movies because that's the safest bet. Okay, and I get that, but since a lot of good directors, they are like working for OTTs now, we are not able to see that talent in cinema. You see, it's like if there are 100 people, earlier they were focused on cinema. Everyone want to make a good like a good movie for cinema, but now maybe 50 of them are working for OTT platforms and they have their own desires, purpose, and you know, like whatever. So now there are like less people working on the same craft, but we are hoping a better result every time. You see, so that's the problem with OTT platforms, bro. Like they are ruining Hollywood. I mean, they are already ruined Bollywood, which is the Indian movie industry, and that's huge because it's been there for decades. Like we make more movies than anyone on the planet. Like there are so many Indian movies, and like we release them every year, every week. There's something new. But if you look at theaters in India, it's still alive, cause maybe we have more people, okay. But if I go to theaters in America, it's not that alive. People are just silent.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no reaction and shit. But if you go to
right.
India, it's like people are into the movie, they are reacting, everything's like so alive. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think cinema is dying.
There was I mean, I knew about Bollywood, right? That's like
Bollywood, yeah.
So I knew about Bollywood before this class I'm about to mention, but there was more than a mention of it in detail in this class that I had called Film History. That's right up your alley, my friend. You would love to give a whole timeline throughout the whole history of cinema. And yeah, that would have been that's right up my guy D's area. And they were talking about Bollywood and just the whole history of cinema, where things are made in the future.
Yeah, and I don't know, like with this AI, I don't know how cinema is gonna adapt with it, man. I think maybe in next 10 years, cinema is gonna be a thing of the past. I don't know. Or maybe we'll see like AR or VR cinemas. You see, it's like the actor is actually performing. Maybe that's what's gonna happen in future. I don't know, cause those guys, they will come up with something better. You see,
That's right.
cause we're gonna make more advancement in other technologies which will allow us to do more stuff. So yeah, like this is the thing about future, bro. Like we can only predict how much we know, but there's a lot of stuff we don't know. You know? So there's so there's this stuff we know. This is what we know. This is what we think we don't know. But this is what we don't know. You see what I mean? And like you
Yes,
cannot even
sir.
predict that.
Yes, sir.
So I think a lot of great things gonna come in our lifetime. It's gonna be fun, and we should do more studies on psychology.
I agree.
Yeah,
Because that's important for every human.
yeah, because it's gonna help us understand how we behave, how we react, and like how do we live, and that includes putting a chip in your brain. Like,
Oh no! See, but if someone wants to, they
Yeah.
can. But like, just having the choice, you know.
but yeah, like imagine, so like right now the Elon Musk's chip Neuralink. If you don't have vision, they can give you your vision back. That's huge. Now that's a big thing.
They had, yeah, didn't they have the first person to
Yep.
have Neuralink on Rogan's
Yep,
podcast?
yep, and it was successful. Okay. No, it's not only one person. They have like so many. I think they have
No, I
like
mean,
20
the
people.
first person though. First.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a big thing because hear me out. Right now it's only vision, but imagine you can have like IR vision in your eyes, maybe like night vision in your eyes. You see,
We'd be like
you can like
human,
combine vision from two sources.
human German Shepherd dogs.
Yeah, something like that. It's like we are able to modify our biological capabilities or like biological limits, you know? And imagine an app which can control your emotions.
That can be risky.
No, I think that's gonna be fun because first of all, you know all about yourself. Because if you have that app, you know everything about yourself.
Someone wants.
And if you don't feel like working, you just click on the app, get the motivation, do the work.
I'll be like,
Yeah, or like or like if you want to chill, you know, like play with some buttons and now you are chilling, you know. I don't know, like if we are able to control our emotions, how we gonna be? That's a big thing, because you can do a lot of studies on that, and whatever we'll do, that will give us a lot of data about human nature, and that's the most important because we're not able to figure out this stuff.
I am so fascinated on human nature, like body language or why people
Yep,
do
exactly.
what
Yeah,
they do.
yeah.
So fascinated on that.
And if we are able to like use AI for that, I think it's gonna be great, and a lot of new kind of knowledge will pour in, like something we never thought about, you know?
If that comes, which I'm confident will, because it's going so, the trajectory is so high so
Yeah.
far. It's like we pressed a button for, oh, make a great podcast. We pressed it for this one because we fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Fucking killed
Fuck yeah.
it. Sir, that's one of your biggest catchphrases. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What was it? So fuck yeah. Everything's coming out tonight.
What's up?
What's up? See, but wait, before I do this,
Peace
on the
out.
pod, I want to get your, I know you're okay with me doing it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do this impression
Okay.
and not get your approval. So watch. This is, you guys are all witnesses. My guy D is okay with it. Is it okay if I
Oh yeah, it's okay.
See, I didn't even say what it was. You know what it was. So Dora will come up to me, or I'll call and be like, "What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?"
No, where you at? That's
Where did
why.
I get the R? And that was probably, maybe it was like a fucking.
Maybe it's just how you say it, you know. It's like maybe it's your lingo.
You know what I think it was? I think it was like fucking like a typo.
I see.
Like, where you at? Where you at?
Yeah, where you at? Where you at, bro?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what's up?
What was up?
Where you at?
Yes, sir. I know where we're at.
Yep.
We're at one of the greatest pods
Yep.
Peterson Podium's ever had.
Fuck yeah. The best podcast, and it's gonna be huge in future.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Is there anything else my guy D would like to say?
Yeah, I think I want to talk about medicine.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, as we know, like we are making a lot of great progress on medicine. So, sometimes I just imagine it's like how humans gonna look like in the next 1,000 years. Like, I'm not talking about 100 years, 1,000 years.
Because we already look different. We've already
Exactly.
changed.
Yeah. Like, if you look at us from, like, if you look at humans 20,000 years ago, we were totally different, right?
Didn't some of them have tails or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and I think it took us thousands of years to discover farming, but it only took us 80 years or like 88 years to go from Wright brothers that plane to F-35s. You know what I'm saying? Only 88 years. So in 1,000 years, things gonna change a lot because again, like I said, the growth is exponential or maybe quadratic. I don't know, but I think we're gonna turn into a digital self. Cause I think we might just give away our biological body.
Okay.
Because we'll be able to do so much with a digital conscious. Like, imagine your brain in a computer. You can do so much stuff. You have so much power. Like, right now, our brain is limited. We have limited amount of power and memory. It's like we cannot remember all the things. But a robot can remember everything exactly, frame by frame. You know?
Without the human emotion.
Without the yes, not yeah, that's the thing. So if we are able to understand consciousness, we will be able to simulate emotions, or like maybe we don't even need to simulate it. Maybe it's real, you know,
Yeah.
because it's just more stuff in psychology. Yeah, that's all I had to say. That's it.
You killed it, my friend. The psychology.
Yeah, this was my first podcast. I was like very nervous about the things. But I think this was amazing. I liked it, and I hope so that we do one more in future or like many more. You know.
Definitely. You killed it. I'm proud of
Yeah.
you.
Fuck yeah.
This has been in the work. This podcast, what a way to end off, my friends, everyone listening. This podcast, like I said to start off, was probably the most talked about one happening behind the scenes, because I'll send messages to people. They're like, oh, what do you think? What do you think? And I, as people get older, obviously people get busy and stuff. And we finally made it happen. The
Yep.
day of this recording, I think, is August 14th. So August 14th, 2025, we finally made it happen.
Yep, we did.
Proud of you,
It
my
was
friend.
amazing.
He's a legend right here. So Thomas Peterson with his favorite Indian of all time. Everyone, enjoy life.
Peace out. Live free.
Bye.